I'm not loving the fact that it said it was sheer and then it wasn't sheer. That doesn't sit right with me. And so hey you guys, welcome back to the Clean Beauty Code. I'm so excited for this video because we're talking tinted sunscreen, skin tints with SPF in them, and we're going to do a full breakdown of the ones I have in my collection that I'm kind of grabbing a lot, and also ones that I'm not. I'm going to give you a full breakdown on the actual products, their mineral filter, if they do have mineral sunscreen in them, if they're water resistant, the kind of finish, all that jazz. And at the end, I'm going to walk you through my favorites and why they're my favorites, and also make sure to highlight the ones that are waterproof, because I know that for some people that's really important. And yeah, I just want to jump into the video and get started. So if you're excited for this video, more videos like this, then please like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into this tinted sunscreen skin tint with SPF video. It's a mouthful. That was a mouthful. Tinted sunscreens, let's get into it. I'm excited. First thing I want to say is if you are going to be wearing some of these products on their own without an SPF underneath, you need to apply enough. So enough is 2 stripes on your fingers, kind of just like that, or it's a nickel to quarter size amount, and that's for your face and neck. All of this is for all that. That is really important. You need to apply enough. Just because it's tinted does not mean that you don't need to apply a ton. Some of these don't work as well as kind of layering it up for it to give you enough sun protection. However, just wear sunscreen underneath. If you are unsure or you don't want to apply a ton of the product, you just want the extra added bonus of the SPF. First one we're talking about, the RMS Sun Coverup SPF 50. So this is a mineral sunscreen. It is a broad spectrum. This is not water resistant. So this is one that you would need to reapply if you were wearing it on its own. I personally, except for one product here, I prefer to always wear sunscreen underneath mine. However, whatever floats your boat works for me, just as long as you get the sun protection. So again, this is not water resistant. I would say that this is sheer to kind of when you're really applying it to be the full kind of kahuna of the sunscreen. So you're really building it up. You can get kind of medium-ish coverage out of this. I would say more light plus. So almost medium, but not full medium, at least in my experience. The actual mineral filter in this is a 12% non-nano zinc oxide. If that means, I feel like not everyone's going to care about that, but I want to throw it out there. Again, this is more of a dewy finish in my opinion. And yeah, it's a nice product. It's very, let me show you. It has a nice liquidy texture to it. It's not so liquidy that it like runs kind of like water, but it does run, and it is really nice. It is really comfortable to wear, and overall I really do enjoy it. Again, there's only a few, there are 2 sunscreens here, ones that I would wear without a base underneath. This is not one of them, even though you can technically do that. You just need to make sure you're applying enough of the sunscreen. That is very, very, very important. Next up, we have one from Iris and Romeo. This is their Best Skin Days. This is an SPF of 30. This is also mineral sunscreen. It is also broad spectrum. This is not water resistant, so this is definitely one that you would need to reapply if you wore it on its own. Again, this is one that I wear sunscreen underneath. It is a very nice, comfortable wear. I would say that this is a sheer and kind of radiant-ish finish product. The mineral filter in this is a non-nano zinc oxide. And overall, I really do enjoy this. Again, it's just one that I wear sunscreen underneath, but just make sure you apply, again, the right amount if you are going to be wearing it as a true sunscreen, even though I always kind of recommend, except for the next 2 ones I'm going to talk about, to wear sunscreen underneath. Next up, we have this one from Naked Sundays. This is one I have no problem wearing no sunscreen underneath it. So this is from Naked Sundays. It's their Cabana Glow. This is their bronze one, but they have a bunch of different shades. I really like this. This is also another broad spectrum mineral sunscreen product. This one also is not water resistant, so that is something to take note on. And it is very, very beautiful finish. I would say that this has a nice kind of glow about it. I wouldn't call it radiant. I wouldn't call it dewy. It is a glow. It has a nice kind of, it's like very thin, but it isn't quite super, super runny in terms of like running down your hand. The bottle though, when you drip it out, it does drip out rather quickly. So that is just something to note. But I really enjoy this. The finish is beautiful. It's super, super lightweight. This is one that I have no problem wearing, no sunscreen underneath it. The mineral filters in this one, I'm going to look at my phone so that I don't mess up the numbers. It's 14.9% zinc oxide, and then it's 3.3% titanium dioxide. And that is kind of the breakdown there. Overall, I really enjoy it. It has a nice sheer like wash of color. You're not getting a ton of coverage out of it, but it is great. And it is one that I wear always kind of as a sunscreen on its own. Again, it's just not water resistant, so that's something to be careful of. Next up, we have another one from Naked Sundays. This is their Peptide Foundation Tint SPF of 50. This is water resistant, so that's great. This is one that you don't really have to worry as much if you're like at the pool or if you are just sweating. This is water resistant, which is really great. The mineral filters in this one, I'm gonna look at my phone again so I don't mess it up, is non-nano zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. So there's that. This one gives you a little bit more coverage. This is more of a medium coverage. I would say that the finish is more on the satiny side, but can get dewy, but it's not super, super dewy. Again, water resistant. Out of these two, I prefer this one of both of them, mainly because I just feel like the shades in this one are not ideal. This one is way more watery than the Cabana Glow, and I'm just gonna, I hope you can see where it is. It's right here, and it's just kind of running down my hand. The Cabana Glow doesn't run quite as much. Both super lightweight, super comfortable to wear, and they really don't feel like much on the skin, which is really nice. This is also one that I wouldn't have a problem wearing without sunscreen underneath. It's just not one I grab a lot because I prefer the Cabana Glow from Naked Sundays. Next up, we have one from Versed. This is the Versed, what is the full name? Multi-Serum Skin Tint, and this is an SPF of 40. This also has mineral sunscreen in it and is broad spectrum, which is really nice. I would say that this is more of a light to buildable medium coverage product, and this one also is not water resistant. And this one is 13.1% zinc oxide as their mineral filter. And overall, I really, really enjoy this. This is one that I do like to wear sunscreen underneath. But just again, if you're applying some of these without sunscreen underneath, no, fine. Just wear enough. It's very important. Next up, we have this one from Ilia. This is their Super Serum. It's an SPF of 40. Did I make that up? No, I didn't. SPF of 40. This is also a mineral sunscreen, and it also has broad spectrum. And I would say that this is a more of a sheer finish. It's definitely more of a dewy finish. This is not water resistant. And the mineral filter on this is non-nano zinc oxide. I do enjoy this. This is not my favorite out of all of them because I feel like I have an oily T-zone. I don't know if I mentioned that, so I do feel like kind of a slip and slide by the end of the day with this one. It is lightweight. The scent is a little off-putting. It does kind of just smell like Play-Doh. I don't know how else to explain it. I know the scent is an issue for a lot of people, but it is one that I think would work for some people, especially if your skin is on the drier side. Next up, we have this one from Live Tinted. This is their Hue Guard tint. This is an SPF of 50, I believe. Yeah, SPF of 50. It's also a mineral sunscreen, also a broad spectrum. This one is water resistant, like up to 80 minutes, which is really nice. And that's the same with this one. The Naked Sundays, their foundation, Peptide Foundation Tint. What's the full name? Peptide Foundation Tint. Oh, nailed it. And I know I'm not saying the shade that I wear in all of these, it is going to be listed in the description box down below. I just don't want this video to get too long. And this is, it has maybe a little bit more of a radiant finish to it. It is really nice. This one I would say is light coverage to medium, depending on how much you kind of apply. The mineral filter in this one is 9.5. Wait, let me double check that. 9.5 non-nano zinc oxide. And again, it's nice that this is water resistant. This is also one that I would wear without sunscreen underneath it. I know I said only 2, but no, I would wear this one without sunscreen underneath it. Next up, we have the CL Tint and Protect. This is an SPF of 50, and this is kind of more of a medium coverage product in my opinion. This is also mineral sunscreen and also broad spectrum. It says that they are water resistant, at least from when I was looking. So this is likely a water resistant. I couldn't get 100% confirmation on that, but I do believe that this is a water resistant product, which is really nice. This is one of my favorite products. I'm looking at everything. One of my favorite products. This is one that I wear all the time. I do wear sunscreen underneath this one, just because I like it more as a tint as opposed to having to apply as much as I would need for, you know, the full on sun protection that I would want. Now, this one, I'm going to look at my phone again. This one, the mineral filter on this one is non-nano zinc oxide. And yeah, overall, I'm a really big fan. I really like the finish. I would say that this is, it's kind of more of a natural to radiant-y finish. It really depends on how much I'm sweating that day, quite frankly. But I'm a really big fan of this, and this is in favorites constantly. Next up, we have this one from In Beauty Project. This is their Mineral Sun Glow. This is in the medium deep, but they have another shade as well. This one is more of a cream style. It's not quite as liquidy. This one is another one that I would wear without sunscreen underneath it. I feel like I lied at the beginning of this video and was like, oh, there are only 2. No, there are a few that I would wear without sunscreen underneath it. This one I also would wear with sunscreen underneath it. The good thing about this is that it's super, super lightweight. So when you're kind of building it up, it's not feeling heavy or thick, if that makes sense. I would say that this one has more sheer coverage. You maybe get it to light, but it's more of a sheer coverage product. In my opinion, it kind of more is a wash of color. It has a little bit of radiance to it, which is really nice. This is not water resistant. And the mineral breakdown on this one, the mineral filter is zinc oxide 14.28%. And it's a very comfortable wear. And this shade, the medium dark, is one that I wear more. This is more when I'm actually tan, not now, because this is a little bit too dark for me. But overall, I really like this. It's a very comfortable wear. I do want to mention that this is PA+++, which is a kind of rating. I think it's like PA+, PA++, then PA+++, which is what this is, and then one more plus is the highest rating, and that's for UVA protection. So how much UVA protection a product has. Overall, I actually really enjoy this. The only thing is this cap kind of gets loose. So that's the only qualm about the package, but overall it's a really nice product. Next up, we have this one from Merit Beauty. This is the newest. Yeah, this is the newest of all of the ones that we're talking about today. This is the Merit Beauty, their uniform. This is their tinted mineral broad spectrum sunscreen. So it is mineral sunscreen. It is broad spectrum. This is one that you can wear without sunscreen underneath it. I prefer not to, because I find that when I layer it up to be the amount that I need, I don't love how it makes my skin look. So I wear sunscreen underneath this. The shade that I have in this is the shade 14. I know it didn't say all the other shades, but they'll be linked. It'll be in the description box below. So this is one that is not water resistant. I would say that the coverage on this one is kind of medium, and you can really build it up I wouldn't say full, but you can kind of build it up. I would say light, more light plus to medium to start, and then you can kind of build it up to be more. This is one that is more of a true kind of cream style. It is not quite as thin as some of the other sunscreens that we're talking about today. It's not a bad thing. It's just something to note. Some people like their sunscreens to be a little bit more on the thin side. Others don't. It's comfortable to wear. Again, it's just one that I don't like to build up to the amount that I need to wear as a sunscreen. So again, I could go no problem without wearing a sunscreen underneath it. However, wear sunscreen underneath it. Just unless you like the finish when you have a lot on. Just for me, it wasn't my favorite. So the Merit Beauty sunscreen has 100% mineral filters, which is really nice. And it has non-nano zinc dioxide, about 15%. And it is, again, broad spectrum, which is really nice, and it is approved for UVA protection if that is something that is really important to you. And overall, I do actually really enjoy this product, just not as a sunscreen, more as a skin tint with something in it. This is the only one that is 100% mineral sunscreen of the ones that we're talking about today, and that is really nice. Next up, we have the Tower 28 Sunny Days Tinted Sunscreen. I know they came out with another sunscreen that had some controversy around it because it said it was sheer and wasn't going to leave a white cast, and that was not the case. I have tried it out, and I'm waiting to see if they come out with a new iteration that is more sheer. If not, I'm definitely going to talk about the sunscreen because I have gotten a couple questions about it, but I'm not loving the fact that it said it was sheer and then it wasn't sheer. That doesn't sit right with me, and so there's that. But I do want to talk about their tinted sunscreen. This is a mineral SPF. It also is a broad spectrum product. It's an SPF of 30. It is not water resistant, and the breakdown of the mineral filter is, it's a wait, let me double check this before I'm just lying to you guys. Non-nano zinc oxide. So I was right. And then I would say that the coverage is kind of light to medium coverage with kind of a more natural finish, which is really nice. I don't find that I get super dewy in my T-zone. And again, I have an oily T-zone. And this is really good if you do have eczema. It's backed by the National Eczema Association. I feel like I said that weird, but whatever. So yeah, but this is really nice. This is one I grab all the time, and I have 2 shades in that one, and I mix them together. Next up, the Say Beauty Slip Tint. This is an SPF of 35. Did I make that up? No, I didn't. SPF of 35. This is a mineral sunscreen and a broad spectrum SPF. This is more of a light to medium coverage product. I would say that the finish is kind of more on the glowy, dewy side. So if you have oily skin, this might not be for you. It is more of it kind of has more of a traditional tinted moisturizer feel to it. And it does give you some nice coverage if that is something that you're interested in. This is also one that is not water resistant. Now the mineral filter on this one, I'm gonna make sure I read it so I don't mess it up. 20% zinc oxide. And overall, I actually really enjoy most of these for day to day. My most grabbed, the Naked Sundays, the CL, and the Tower 28 are kind of my most grabbed. And I also grab the Iris and Romeo. Can I get a grip? The Iris and Romeo Best Skin Days. These are kind of my most used. And in general, I wear sunscreen underneath them, except for the Naked Sundays. That one I'm comfortable wearing sunscreen, no sunscreen underneath. But the rest, I just like to have that extra assured bonus. And I don't, this one also, these ones, the Live Tinted, the Naked Sundays, their Foundation Peptide SPF, the In Beauty Project, and the other Naked Sundays are ones that I wear. I'm very comfortable with no sunscreen underneath. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope this was helpful. I was trying to give like a nice breakdown of all the products, give you the information, and give you my favorites, and then also give you like a full breakdown on the kind of breakdown of mineral, whether it had chemical sunscreen in it or mineral sunscreen, or what the whole deal was, what type of SPF, all of that jazz. And water resistance is really important. If you're going to be wearing a tinted SPF on your face, you want to know if it's water resistant, and also up to how long. The ones that were water resistant were up to 80 minutes. And yeah, that's it for this video. That is it for my tinted sunscreen and skin tint with SPF video. I would love to know down below, what is your favorite tinted sunscreen? Do you like tinted sunscreen? Do you like to wear SPF underneath? Let me know down below. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.